Every few months, a game you love drops patch notes. The developers have been busy. They've nerfed things you relied on, they've buffed things you ignored. There are known issues they're not fixing. Today, the context window drops its patch notes. For the uninitiated, the context window is everything the model can see at once. Your prompt, the conversation so far, the documents you pasted, its own previous output, all of it, measured in tokens. It is finite. And the most important thing about it, it is not memory. Let's go through them, one at a time, in order. NERF. Persistent memory. The model does not remember previous conversations. Each request starts from blank. If you did not put it in the context window, it does not exist. If you expected the model to remember yesterday, that was never a feature of this system. This has been in effect since the beginning. NERF. Attention at length. In long contexts, recall of information placed in the middle has been degraded. Facts at the very start and very end are retrieved reliably. Facts buried in the middle are not. This is called lost in the middle. It is working as intended. File, no bugs. Buff. Token consumption. Every token in the window now counts against your budget. The system prompt, the chat history, the tool definitions, the retrieved chunks, and the ones you forgot were in there. Nothing is exempt. As long as it's in the window, you're paying attention to it. Literally. Bug fix. The more context is better assumption. A number of developers were stuffing the window full to be safe. This assumption was incorrect. Irrelevant context dilutes the model's attention and makes the answer worse, not better. This fix clarifies the behavior. The behavior has not changed. Known issue. Tokens are not words. One token is roughly 3/4 of a word. Your 100,000 token window is not 100,000 words. Code, JSON, and rare terms burn more tokens per character. This has been a known issue since the first tokenizer. It will not be fixed. Count tokens, not vibes. Breaking change. The context is free cost model has been deprecated. Long contexts now incur latency and dollar costs proportional to the number of tokens on every single call, because the whole window is reread every time. Allocating a giant window and filling it is not free. It was never free. This assumption is now officially deprecated. Known issue. Accumulation. In a long agent session, the window fills with history until something has to go. The thing that falls out first is usually the oldest message, which is your original instructions. The agent then forgets the goal 3 steps in. This is not the model's fault. It is the window's capacity. Also, a known issue. HOTFIX. Codebase pasting. Some developers were pasting their entire repository into the prompt to be thorough. We appreciate the effort. This does not help. It dilutes attention, burns tokens, and buries the relevant file. Retrieve the part that matters and paste that. Please stop pasting everything. Meta note. Overall system health. The context window is working correctly. If the model is ignoring your instructions, the instruction probably fell out of the window, or got buried in the middle where attention is weak. The window is doing exactly what it was designed to do. It is doing its best. Okay, that's the patch notes. Here's why any of this is true. The model does not read the window top to bottom like you do. It runs attention. Every token weighed against every other token all at once to decide what matters for the next word. That's why position matters, why the middle gets diluted, and why a stray, irrelevant paragraph can pull the answer sideways. It's all one big weighing. The window has a hard limit because that weighing gets more expensive as the window grows. More tokens means far more connections to compute. That's why there's a cap, why bigger contexts are slower, and why just make the window infinite is not a setting. The whole thing has to be processed. Processing takes time and money. The practical upshot? You cannot expand the window, but you can curate it. Keep it tight. Put the task and the key facts near the end where attention is strong. Retrieve only what's relevant. Summarize old history before it overflows. You're not fighting the window, you're packing it well. The context window is one of the better ideas in this whole field. It's how you reprogram the model every single call. No retraining, just what you put in front of it. It costs you a token budget and some attention you have to manage. For most work, that's a great trade. Know the cost, budget for it. Don't pretend it's infinite. That's the context window. Finite, not memory, occasionally forgetful, generally excellent. If this made the patch notes make sense, subscribe. Next time, how tool use actually fails. Which is faster, more consequential, and significantly harder to undo than a dropped message?